Hey everybody, I'm Justin with AmericanMuscle.com, and this is my detailed review of the Borla Touring Catback exhaust system available for your 2015 and up EcoBoost powered Mustang. Now in my experience guys, there are two distinct types of EcoBoost owners out there. Ones that want to keep things as quiet as possible and ones that do not. Now the Touring series from Borla here is definitely going to appeal to those guys at home who want to keep things more on the quiet side while still getting a little bit more tone out of that 2.3 liter 4-cylinder motor and also adding a quality system from a name like Borla. Borla is and always has been a premium exhaust company, and that certainly hasn't changed here with the S550 offerings. Now one thing I do really enjoy about Borla is the amount of options they give you when it comes to your EcoBoost powered Mustang. For instance, we do have the Touring system here with me from Borla. It's their milder of the three options they offer. The next step up is their Stinger or S-Type, which is slightly more aggressive than this. And finally, their Attack system, which is by far and away their loudest and most aggressive system they offer. And all three of these systems are going to offer their own little sound characteristics and differences. At first glance, it's pretty obvious to see the biggest difference with the Touring system versus the louder Attack or S-Type, and the biggest difference is right here, guys. Borla's replaced the Y-pipe with those louder systems with a mid-muffler or mid-pipe resonator here with the Touring system, and this thing is designed to keep those exterior sound levels down to an absolute minimum while keeping any interior noise to practically nothing. Now, you guys heard the sound clips on my 1 to 5 or 1 to wake the neighbors scale, with 1 being practically stock. This thing is coming in at a strong 2 out of 5. Again, you heard the sound clips. This thing is barely louder than the factory catback. So again, for those of you looking to stay under the radar, the Touring here would be a great choice. So if you're not getting a ton of sound out of this thing, why else might you be attracted to the Touring system? Well, the Borla name and quality are definitely going to be the biggest pros here. Quality 304 grade stainless steel throughout, guys, including the mid-pipe resonator, 2 1/4 inch mandrel bent tubing, the Touring style Turbo Series mufflers, all exiting out the rather large 4-inch fully polished tips, also 304 grade stainless steel, and also embossed with that Borla logo. Now my one small nitpick with this and the rest of the Borla offerings for the EcoBoost cars is that the piping is a little small at 2 1/4 inches. That's essentially the same size as your factory catback here, guys. Personally, I'd like to see something in the 2.5 to 3 inch range, but again, if you're not gunning for huge power in your EcoBoost ride, this shouldn't be an issue for you. The quality made in the USA construction and build do come at a price though, however, as the Touring series from Borla is going to be one of your more expensive options here on the site, coming in around the $1,200 mark. Again, a far cry from some of your more value or entry-level catbacks, but you are getting what you pay for. Another area premium catbacks usually excel in is quality of fitment, and no surprise here, guys, the Borla practically put itself together on our EcoBoost. So figure a 1 out of 3 wrench install job on my overall scale of difficulty, maybe an hour or 2 in the garage or driveway getting this thing bolted up. Now, as far as tools, guys, you're really only looking at basic stuff here, including a socket set, a few wrenches, and of course an extra set of hands would definitely be helpful to get that factory catback out of the way. Obviously, all your work is being done underneath the car here, so make sure you have your jack and jack stands ready to go, race ramps, or a lift if you're lucky. All right, guys, in my opinion, the EcoBoost Mustang is here to stay. That turbocharged 4-cylinder motor offers a ton of potential in both horsepower and torque, along with the fuel economy most of us V8 guys can only dream of. The reality is, a lot of people just aren't a fan of that exhaust note. So if you're one of the people that think the EcoBoost sounds better when quiet, but still would like a solid upgrade in materials from a name like Borla, then the Touring system might just be the one for you. Be sure to learn more about the Borla options for your EcoBoost powered ride right here at AmericanMuscle.com.